Hello children! Today we are out here in the pine flatwood habitats of South Florida in the late evening and nighttime in search for as many different nocturnal animals as we could find. This right here is a Selenops spider found in some palm bark. These elusive spiders are also known as flatties because of their flattened appearance, which allows them to sneak into very tight spaces. This is a relatively plain brown individual. Usually I tend to see them with a lot more mottling. This could reflect the slight difference in habitat than where I normally see them. Palm bark is overall less mottled than like oak or pine bark. One very distinctive feature of Selenops is that their legs all face the same way. The slightly weird orientation of their legs actually helps them be able to fit into tight spaces better. Overall, really cool spider. Well, I was just flipping a palm frond and to my surprise, this absolutely massive Tigrosa wolf spider came out. This is probably the biggest wolf spider I've ever seen in my life. Including the legs, it was probably about 2.5 inches long, maybe bigger than that. Now, I know that Tigrosa can get even bigger than that, but either way, it's still cool to see a really big wolf spider. While wolf spiders have a variety of hunting techniques, they tend to be relatively active hunters, especially for a spider, and are super quick runners on the ground. I unfortunately was not able to give this Tigrosa a species ID, as wolf spider identification is an absolute nightmare. This spider right here is a tropical orb weaver, a relatively large orb weaver species that sets its webs out during the nighttime. I almost never see these during the daytime, and I've never seen them sitting on their webs during the daytime. But during the night, these large orb weavers become relatively abundant, and actually tend to make their webs across the trails. So if you're not looking up, you won't see them. Well, flipping another palm frond expecting another spider, we were actually excited to find out that there was a snake under here. This is a corn snake, which is a species that I've only seen a few times before, and I've never had the privilege of being able to interact with one in the wild before.
Alright children, check this out right here. This is a corn snake. Now this is my first time ever catching this amazing species. Now, corn snakes are a pretty common species, but I have not had the best of luck in terms of finding them.
Corn snakes are a member of the absolute mess of a genus Pantherophis, which makes them technically a species of rat snake. And here in Florida, corn snakes are the most common rat snake species. They are quite common, though hard to find, in a variety of different habitats, like wetlands, dense wooded areas, scrubs, and in this case, a pine flatwood. Another name for the corn snake is the red rat snake, which is a name that's a lot easier to explain than corn snake. These guys are called red rat snakes because of that red coloration. You can see the base color of its body is like a golden orange color. Now in some populations this base color is a pale gray, but what's consistent among most wild corn snakes is that beautiful red saddling pattern that's running all the way down the body of the snake, as well as that red U-shaped pattern on the back of the head. Now, as for the name corn snake, I've heard a couple conflicting stories and I'm not sure which one to believe, so I'll tell you two of them and just believe whichever one. I've heard some people say these are called corn snakes because the belly kind of looks like the checkered pattern of some corn, like the purple and white corn. Though I've also heard the story that they're called corn snakes because they're found in the corn fields and the corn silos, and people thought they were eating the corn until it was actually figured out that they were eating the mice that were eating the corn. Who knows, maybe both are true. Corn snakes feed basically entirely on vertebrates, with the majority of their diet consisting of rodents like mice and rats, though they'll also eat other small mammals, birds, lizards, other snakes, amphibians, and a variety of different eggs. If you enjoyed this spider and snake watching adventure, then make sure to check out this video right here, where we road cruise the Everglades and search for a variety of insects and snakes. Enjoy!